before it gets away. Easter eggs. They had a package of Easter eggs. Then the sign said spooky Easter egg hunt. And that kind of baffled me because I bought these at Hobby Lobby for like 30 cents for a big pack of 12. I want to say these are the big ones. So these are probably 2 inches. And then we spray painted them. Well, I say we, but Honey Bear spray painted them with the Rust-Oleum satin nutmeg. So 2 coats is what he did. He did not paint the inside. So, and then a little twine, and it makes a cute little acorn. But I saw these at the dollar store today for a package of probably 12 for $1. So if Hobby Lobby still has them in your area, they're probably down to like 10 cents now, maybe 15 cents. This one I made a loop on. So I'm gonna make the next one without the loop, just so I can show you how that works. So I have, let me move that over, and I'm gonna tilt it down. Right? How cute is that? Of course, you know, I found this on Pinterest. So I'm gonna tilt you down. So I started this. So I just put a dab of hot glue in there, and I just kind of rounded it out. To do the loop, you start the glue, make the loop however you want it, and then you would put your next dab of glue there. And then that's where you're gonna do what we're gonna do. I don't cut my twine until I am done, which means I'm having to turn it a lot. This is the thicker twine. This is not the kind that you would get at the dollar store. This is, I think I got this at Hobby Lobby. I'm not exactly sure. I may have got it on Amazon, but it's the thicker twine. The thinner twine will work, but you just are gonna have to really fill it in. So we're gonna just start gluing. We'll start gluing, and then you just kind of do dabs. I'm gonna do a section. This is where those finger protectors really could come in handy. I'm grabbing the glue and I'm pulling it back up to the next section just to kind of make it tight. I'm looking at my TV just to see what you see. I did get a little off center with this one, but that's okay. It came out a little bit on this side, but that's okay because I can just dab that down with glue. But with the little, you can hang it, having that on there. My thought is I'm gonna make these kind of as tablescapes. I have some cute trays and some cute, the 3-tiered trays that these will go in until we make the change to Christmas. You could also take the actual pieces of an acorn or a pine cone and do the same thing with, which is what I thought was so cute. Beth Kathleen, hello. Thanks for joining. Beth Kathleen knows how awesome my husband is. So I'm just kind of tight, keeping it tight and keeping it narrow. Or when I shaved my kid's head, it was high and tight. Now my kids are too old and they have a say in how I cut their hair, so it's no longer high and tight. But at least it's long and clean. So I'm turning my egg as it's grabbing the glue. And I'm pushing it down as it's going, just so it doesn't kind of cap up and warp up. So that was the last dab of the glue. I do this until the edge of the egg, I go just below it. I will also glue the egg together. Hi, E. Jane, thanks for joining. Happy Wednesday, guys. We're on a 60-day live challenge. I am actually a day ahead. So I'm on day 22. But I am camping in a couple weeks and we don't have cell service. So I'm going to try and get ahead. So I may go on a little bit to finish a hutch that I've been working on. So you've been following on that hutch. There will be a video coming of start to finish. And you can see how easy it is to do something like that. Okay, I'm gonna flip this out a little bit and I'm gonna just keep going. Happy Wednesday, guys. Hope your day was less chaotic than mine. I am in Northern California, so it was a warm 90 degrees here today in October. That's just crazy. October, we should be in our cute clothes, our flannels, our boots, and we are not. It's funny, I got married 4 years ago. October 29th is our anniversary. And that year, we got 80% of our total rain for the year. And I kept saying, it doesn't rain in October. And they all kept making fun of me. But it doesn't rain in October. We haven't had rain since then. So I'm kind of going around a couple times. Hey, Aunt Linda. Thanks, Leah. I do a dab of glue and then wrap it a couple times. And then now I'm gonna do another little dab. And then we'll do it a couple times. So yes, for our anniversary, we go camping every year at the same campground and we have no cell service. So I'm gonna be making some videos and going lives double time to make up for that time. Okay, we've reached the end. 45. Oh, that's awesome. We're gonna get to the 70s this weekend. I'm hoping that's what the weatherman is saying, but it seems like day to day our weathermen just cannot, they just can't. And right now here in California, it's salmon season. Well, salmon don't come to the top of the water or even bite or are hungry when it's hot. So everything has kind of stopped. My husband did go striper fishing over the weekend and we had striper tacos last night for dinner. It was pretty good. So I've wrapped around and got that dab. Ooh, there's a little glue left. So while I'm so close to the edge of the egg, I'm gonna pop it off. So this was the color that it started with. I'm gonna dab glue on the inside so it does not pop off underneath all of my twine. And then we're just gonna kind of glue that together. Oh, geez, Louise, I put the glue on the wrong side. See, that's what kind of, it was a fabulous day. Thank you, Beth. Beth was there. We had fun. So yeah, that's the kind of day I'm having. I glued the wrong side. Yes, I was so lucky. My friends came and camped. I had my friends and my kids. We camped for 4 days before the ceremony, and then I had some friends just for that afternoon. So it was a lot of fun. But yeah, not many people get married at a campground 4 times. I don't know if I can do freezing either. I can't do hot and I can't do cold, so I gotta find a new place to move. So now that the egg is glued together, I have a little bit of dab there. And we'll just keep wrapping and keep it tight. If it starts separating, you just push it back up. And mine have been a little uneven, and that's okay. I kind of wish I would have had him paint a little lighter color. I'm not sure I like this brown color with the brown twine. But this is what I asked him to paint, and this is what he painted. So I'm probably gonna go one more strand around, and that gets us just beyond the mark where the egg cracks open. So one more time around. And I'm gonna trim it right there where my glue ends. And then a little dab right up there. And we're gonna just lay that in there. So there we have a cute little acorn out of an Easter egg. So this one does not have the loop. This one has the loop. So you could hang it, or you can lay them both in I'm thinking a cute little wooden bowl on your table.